Hey, it's Mike with Hoosier Ridge Kennels, American Hunting Dog Association. I've been promising for a while to do a video with our current inventory of our DT systems. Between weather and traveling all over, I haven't had a chance, so I'm going to try to get that done today. As you can tell, we've got a lot of stuff in stock now. One thing that's very, very popular, I've already sold a couple of our DT's remote launchers. They're a lot more portable than some of the other ones you see on the market. Only downside is they are single. You're not going to get a multi-launch platform where you're sending several of the dummies up. However, I've been told that something like that's in the works. Maybe this year is what I've been told. I don't know a date or price or anything yet, but there's, as with everything that's remote with DT, you can buy the add-on, which is just the launcher, or you can buy the whole system, which comes with your transmitter, the receiver, and the launcher. This one here just comes with the launcher and the receiver. You don't get the transmitter. One good thing about the transmitter is you can shoot up to 16 different devices with this. As you can see here, you can change it to whatever number, so you can number into these individual, however you want to do it to keep it organized. And they are programmable, so just because this might be number one today, when I set up the next scenario, this launcher here could be number one, because you just set them, as you turn them on, you press the button, little light blinks. It's super easy. If I can figure it out, you can figure it out. So, those are my number one. Everybody loves these. They're super easy, super portable. You can set them along the edge of the water, shoot them over the water. You can set them on fields like we do here. Super easy, super portable, not real cumbersome when you come to trying to carry it in and out of the field. The next remote things we have are your big pheasant launchers. As you can see here, this one's opened up. They're super easy to close up. I'll show you that in a minute. And the smaller quail pigeon ones right here. All the ones I currently have in stock are just the add-ons. However, if you do want to purchase the whole system with the transmitter, it's really easy. Just get a hold of me, I'll get you a price. I can drop ship any of the stuff you see to your house. You don't have to come to me. All you gotta do is tell me what you want. Give me your shipping address, I'll get your final price. If you like it, I get it on the computer and you get it. I ordered all this stuff on Friday of that week and received it on Tuesday of the week, or Tuesday or Wednesday of the week following. So if they got 7 or 8 boxes out that quick, one single item is not gonna be that hard, or 2, 3, or whatever the case is. Anyway, get back to what I was saying. These operate the same way that these launchers here do. If you buy just the add-on, essentially what you see here, you got your receiver and your launcher. When you buy the whole system, you get that plus your transmitter. Personally, I don't see a need of needing 5 or 6 of these unless you're running 50 or 60 different things, or you got a lot more helpers or something that I don't have the luxury of having. But what these are, if you're not familiar, these are natural to flush, as you see here on the box. They're super easy. You close these up, super easy instructions like I mentioned. You see this door here? For this one's a pheasant one, it's a lot bigger. Put your bird in there, close it, you'll have it programmed. All you'll do is literally hit the bird button, the bird will flush. It's a lot when you're training dogs, or you have young shooters, or you have inexperienced shooters. It's a lot easier, because I could say that bird is going to flush from that bush. They get ready, their dog's steady, their dog's not right up on it, of course, because it's still, I'll show you later when we do our demonstration video, that there, it does open up to like what you'd seen earlier with this. So essentially that will launch the bird. What I like to do is I put them at a little bit of an angle, just to give a flight across, like a natural, especially a pheasant, would flush out a little bit more than the quail. This works the exact same way, just has a smaller door. As you see, this one's been used quite a bit. They're great for young dogs, or like I said, experienced shooters. There is a safety key here. What that does, and I always leave this on here, don't ever take that off because then you'll lose it. But I can carry this all across the field. I can hand it to my son, say go set it down here. He can set it down here. Of course, before I launch, I need to pull that key out, because this is a mechanical device to keep this from launching. So with this pin in, no matter what button you push, it's not going to launch. So it's a nice feature because it's really easy. You can go ahead and have the birds loaded up here at the house, take them down in the gator or by hand, and you can set them out individually. As you set them in the ground, everything's secure. Pull the pin, go on about your business. You don't have to worry about that bad boy launching while you're holding it, or in the back of the truck or something like that. So those are the launchers. Like I said, these are relatively inexpensive when you're comparing them to other competitors. The benefit, like I said, of this is the portability. They are single shot, but they are portable, which it is what it is. real quick, I'll go through some of the accessories you can get with the launchers and just in general with your training stuff. As you can see, there's a variety of different sizes and colors. These are for the launchers, as you can tell. Sizes, of course, the bigger ones. I have a bunch of different smaller ones. They do have little tails on them, depending on the color you want. White with orange, orange with black. Orange with black or white with black. These are the smaller 4-inch ones. These are large 12s. It all depends what you're doing, what you want. Everything's different, as you know. Some of the handheld, hand-thrown dummies we've got in stock and that are very reasonably priced. I was actually quite impressed. These come in 3-packs. Everything's cheaper when you buy in pack, and you know you don't need just one trainer, so 3-packs are awesome. These are just the canvas. They already have the strings attached. I don't know the prices offhand. If you need got any questions, just give me a yell and I'll get that to you. These are super nice. As you can see, these are soft mouth trainer. They've got an adjustable, you can adjust the air where you want it softer or harder depending on if you have some hard mouth issues with the dog you're working. These, of course, like I said, come with the heavy rope, so you can fling it out there pretty good. As you know, some of the cheaper versions of these out there come with real thin rope or real short rope. You can't really get that whip on it when you need to get it out there. This is another version of the soft mouth trainer. You can see how it pretty much spells it all out. They know us dog trainers, we need all the instructions we can get. But essentially that's where the port is for the air. You can increase, decrease the air pressure depending on what you're trying to accomplish with that dog. This kind of gives it a little idea here with the flat, how flexible it is, soft or firm, and of course the valve. Very, very impressed. I like these. In addition to all that, of course, DT sells all your 22 clank firing loads, which as you can see here, that's what these fire off of. When I hit the button to shoot, it sends a signal to that receiver. It tells it to fire. Boom, it fires. The red ones are what they call the hotter loads. Power level on these are 5. There is a 6 out there. They're kind of hard to find, but at what point are you kind of wasting your money, in my opinion? These are the 2 I primarily use. Honestly, I probably use more yellows than I do reds. They're the same price. I think they're $4.99. Don't quote me on that. They're something like that. They're super cheap compared to some of the other places. And these are 100 per box. Keep these dry, of course. If you buy them in bulk, put them in a Ziploc baggie. Don't leave them in your dog box because they do suck in humidity, just like any other firing ground would. We also have scents. Anybody that follows me or as one of my clients know, I'm real heavy on the dog's scent. They need to develop their nose. There's nothing better than a real bird, which of course we have here. But if you can't simulate a real bird and you're using these or you're using whatever, these scents come in handy. These are the wet scents. They do. They have what I call a dry scent, like a deodorant stick that you can add. These are a little bit more realistic than the deodorant stick, because the deodorant will dry out. These you can add on super easy. These are extremely cheap compared to Cabela's or Bass Pro. I was shocked how cheap these were. Anyway, they have quail, rabbit, and duck. I don't do a lot of rabbit work, so I just got the quail and duck. However, just like I said, if you decide you want to buy a launcher, a couple dummies, and you want a scent pack for rabbit, I can get you that scent with you. Speaking of rabbits, I forgot to mention, on this launcher, it's got adjustable from 0 to 75 degrees. So, getting back to rabbits, like we were just talking, a small one like this with a little bit of rabbit scent, set off the side, shoot across. You'll bring that dog on the back end, have him trail that rabbit scent until he finds a dummy. I mean, it's super easy. Or, you know, like myself, duck hunter, you can adjust that if you want a big arc, small arc, whatever you want. I mean, they're versatile. That's what I like about them. Also, I got some check cords. I ordered these. I've been getting a lot of upland clients here lately, and I'm having a lot of fun with them. If you have ever had experience with upland dogs, you know these come in handy. They tangle you up and whatnot, but you need something durable, which I like. I usually knot this in, but it's got a nice strong clip, real durable cable. I've got 3 of these in stock, but just like I mentioned with everything else, I can have it shipped to your door, and if you want 6 of them, I'll get you 6 of them. Whatever you want. That's about all I've got currently in inventory. I've got about one of everything that relates to me. DT System also has a full line of e-collars. I'm not the best person to ask with e-collars because I don't use them personally, I do have clients that do, and that's fine. I'm not going to get in that rant. But if you have questions for that, I can get you answers. I'm just not the best person to ask when you're comparing models or whatnot. I am getting a couple units sent to me to show if somebody does want to buy them. But like I said, I'm not the best person to ask because I've not used one in several years. So getting back on topic, this is pretty much what I have in stock currently. I can get anything you see on DT Systems website. I can get shipped to your house, minimal cost as far as shipping goes. I have no say-so on the price. But I like to think I can beat, especially the big box stores, because it's a lot easier for me to get it than you order from Cabela's, because not only are you paying Cabela's, you're also paying DT and the distributor and the manufacturer and everybody else. So anyway, like you can tell, there's all kinds of different things. If you got any questions, give me a call, give me a yell, give me a text message, whatever you want. I'll get you a question. Give me about 24, or get you your answers. Give me about 24 hours, but it should be pretty quick depending on what I got going on. It being summer season, I'm pretty busy throughout the days, but in the evenings I try to catch up. So no promises, but I would say no more than 24 hours. I should be able to get you a price, shipping quote, and everything. If you're ready to order it then we can order. I can order that at that moment. The next day, boom, you'll probably ship out that evening. Like I said, 3 or 4 day wait time. You can't beat that. You're not going to get that unless you pay quite a bit more for the big box guys. So anyway, our next video, I'm going to do some demos on the launchers and the flushers with these new, with the actual DT brand dummies, and we'll go from there. Thank you. All right, I've got the remote launcher set up here. I've got one set up for now. These do come with, I forgot to mention, one 4-inch white dummy with no streamer. You can order, like I mentioned before on the other video, whatever you want as far as that goes. Obviously, this sets on the end. Pop this open. This is where you need your 22s I mentioned before. There's yellow, green, yellow, and red that DT offers. I'm shooting the red today because I already had a box open. So, slides right in there. Pretty easy. You need to reset your receiver. Simple, once it's on and programmed, which I'll do a separate video on that later. You push once, that cocks it, it's ready to go. Or I'm sorry, it pulls that down. And in order to cock it, you slide this back. Now this is ready to fire. So now we're going to get the dog set up and see how he does. Yep. Good boy. Thankfully, he made me look a little good on that one.